Welcome to your February love forecast. This reading is for all my Virgo suns, moons, and risings out there. And I'd also like to say hola from Mexico. I am in Mexico and recording from Mexico currently. So that is why there are some sounds in the background, like palm trees and the wind. I'm outside right now. This is actually the quietest location that I could find where I'm staying, so I apologize for the music in the background. Some of you may not appreciate that or like that very much, but we're going to do the best that we can with what we have, which is not very much right now. I've kind of have to make do with the surroundings that I am with right now. So this reading is for all my Virgo suns, moons, and risings out there. Let me just get my chair set up here. So I'm going to be using the Chicoli Tarot Mini for your reading today. And asking Spirit, what does Virgo need to know regarding their love lives for the month of February 2017? This is for all my Virgo suns, moons, and risings out there and those on the cusp. Please help guide my Virgos. The Nine of Pentacles just popped out. Very nice. Nine of Pentacles. Very good card for those of you who are living the single life. Bachelors and bachelorettes alike. And also good for financial wealth. Spirit, what does Virgo need to know regarding their love lives for the month of February 2017? Please help guide them on their high spiritual path in love and in life. Virgo suns, moons, and risings. And let's do a few more shuffles because I'm not quite ready yet. What did we end up with a card turned over? Okay. Tricky situations here with these cards. This is a tiny little deck, so it requires deft handwork here. We're going to do the best that we can. Starting off with the Celtic cross at the center here. If I can just get the cards to cooperate with me. The card at the bottom of the deck is the Page of Pentacles. Lovely. And the Page of Pentacles is can represent a younger person or someone who's very young at heart. And as you can see, she is surrounded by butterflies, nature. She's actually become a flower herself. So this card does focus on the natural world, even focus on the body, taking good care of yourself, taking good care of your body. The focus is also on nature and at the beginning of something is blooming in your life, something is coming to life. Maybe you are coming to life, maybe you are on a journey of self-discovery, of bettering yourself, of becoming more grounded, of taking care of your body. Even in terms of beauty, just any ritual regarding your general health and beauty would be favored by the energy of the Page of Pentacles, which is the overall theme or energy at the bottom of your deck. And this may also represent another earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Okay. Let's take a look at your cards. Ooh, Five of Swords crossed by Strength. Okay, nice. What comes below you? We have the Tower. What comes above you? We have the World. In your recent past, you have the Four of Wands in reverse. In your near future, you have the Hierophant in reverse, and I did see that card. It showed its face to me while I was shuffling, but I didn't pull it out. So, in the position of how you see yourself, you have the Ten of Wands. in your environment, this is how your significant other may be viewing you or dealing with you. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Your hopes and fears are the Seven of Swords. Your outcome is the Five of Cups in reverse. Let's take a look. Alright, so some of you may be dealing with a choice in love. I'm looking at the card underneath, the card at the bottom of the deck, and you have the Two of Wands, which can sometimes indicate a fork in the road here. So let's begin your reading. You have the Five of Swords. This is the energy that you walk into February with, and there is a little bit of a nastiness there. Now, I'm not saying you're trying to cut your lover's head off, but there could be a little bit of competition. You may feel like defeating your lover in some way, or engaged in some kind of battle. Now remember, this person is probably not quite sure what to make of you wielding a knife like that. So be gentle with your words and your actions this month, Virgo. Some of you may be dealing with an air sign energy, such as a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius as well. What crosses you is strength. Your challenge has to do with a situation that requires your courage, requires your controlling your passions, controlling your ego, bringing that under control. Also, you may feel very much in lust with someone. You may have wild passions or wild feelings for someone, and you really do need to bring them under control, because maybe they are getting a little bit crazy. I'm looking not just at the strength, but in the crossing position. Strength in the crossing position here does indicate a situation where you have strong feelings, whether for good or bad, about someone. If they are the negative kind, then you do need to watch out for engaging in any kind of hollow victory. These are just battles that you engage in because you want to prove that you're right and the other person is wrong. But at the end of the day, there are no winners. Both of you will walk away being hurt. So you need to... The strength card is in the challenge position, saying that you just need to control your passions. Have a gentle touch with your loved one. Okay, I'm going to skip to the recent past because you have the Four of Wands in reverse. It could be that you or someone you love has recently left the home to pursue more freedom in their life. You may have been in a situation where your home environment was very chaotic, or feeling very ungrateful for what you had. So again, this is an influence passing out of your life. And another meaning is disruptions around the home or an unhappy celebration. Normally with this card upright, you're sailing through life. You're feeling good. You have a stable foundation. You feel welcomed. You feel welcoming. You feel grateful for what you have. When it's reversed, there's some kind of disruption happening around what you would consider your spiritual home or your regular home. It could be that a loved one has left the nest to pursue other things. It could be that you yourself have left and are feeling a little bit disorganized. So just remember not to take out your frustrations on other people, or to you may feel like chopping someone's head off in February. Please don't do that, especially if you're given the choice not to engage in those kind of situations, those kind of petty, little battles, little tiffs. It's simply not worth your time. At the base of the matter, you have the Tower. So you may have separated recently from someone, or had some kind of surprise or epiphany in your life that dismantled the foundation of a relationship, making you're gonna have to it's basically saying you're gonna have to start over. So also the Tower is saying that if your relationship was built on lies, if it was built on false rumors, false thinking, false realities, that situation had to come down, had to break apart, burst apart, because it was simply getting to be too many. If you continue building blocks like she did, block after block after block, eventually this thing is going to topple over and you're going to have to start over. So building your castles in the sky, Virgo, but building them very, very high. Very precarious situation here. So do be gentle with your words and your actions in February. In your thoughts and feelings, you have the World. So you're thinking that something has come to a conclusion, something has ended. This is a very big deal, actually, having the World in this position, because I think that you may also be thinking about travel or expansion in some area of your life, or finishing something. I think that also some of you are feeling you want this closure. You want to feel closure about something, and you want to bring something. You want to tie up any loose ends. Going into the near future, you have the Hierophant in reverse, and this can represent a divorce or a breakup. It doesn't have to. You may also be in a relationship that's a no strings attached situation, and or you're getting some bad advice from people, in which case be careful about rebelling, because I see someone here who's very rebellious, who doesn't want to go with the norm. You may just not want to be in a conventional relationship right now, because this is not a committed situation, what I'm seeing here. However, you do have a lot on your plate in February. You have a lot of things to take care of, but you manage to get through it anyway. You may be moving. You may be relocating. I see you navigating February. There are going to be a lot of obstacles, a lot of resistance, but you're going to do it. You're going to find your way just fine, and you will be successful. But I don't see you being in any kind of conventional relationship at all. If anything, you are in a situation where you badly want someone that you can't have, or you may just be hanging around a bunch of people that you just want to hook up with. In your environment, you have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So this is how your significant other, the person you think about the most, may be viewing or dealing with you. And so there's some kind of rejection happening here, at least in terms of seizing an opportunity. They may see that you have rejected them, or that you have said no to a healthy new beginning. There's definitely a need for you to ground yourself, Virgo, and to start strengthening your bonds, because your energies do feel a bit scattered this month. But it's only because you want to do things your way. You're not going to be conventional. You have a specific taste. You like things a certain way. You're attracted to certain kinds of people. You're just not going to be tied down right now. Your hopes and fears have to do with literally cheating, literally getting away with something. I wonder what that's about. Again, there may be a choice, and you may be tempted to do something under the radar, but I think that it could be a hope that you would be able to do things the way that you want to do them without much resistance. So I think that you are just interested in, like I said, kind of just doing things your own way in February, however you want to interpret that. And if you want to be a little sneaky about it, I don't see why that would be a problem, except that you may not want to do any kind of double dealing. Your outcome is the Five of Cups in reverse. So I feel like, to be honest with you, Virgo, you're still dwelling on something that happened in the past of an emotional nature. And you want emotional reassurance from someone. You want to feel comforted in your pain, in your suffering. So, you will be picking up the pieces at the end of the month here and starting to get over a loss of some kind. You may still be processing some grief or emotional, some emotions as well. But because the card is reversed, it's just saying don't stay there for too long, don't dwell. Pick yourself up and start a new healthy life for yourself in the love department, if this resonates with you. And remember that you do have options, Virgo. You have options. Make sure you're casting a wide enough net for yourself. That means not limiting yourself in any way and being and having fun. Get out there. If you like to date, go out there. Put yourself out there. But I think that you're going to start focusing on your body more. You're going to start focusing more on your appearance. You're going to start focusing on perhaps someone that was in your phone book that you have not been able to forget about. So we'll just have to see, won't we? I'm going to draw an oracle message today from the Ruby Oracle by Lana Fairchild, and just a fair warning, this is a long message. It will take me some time to get through it, so you may want to find a quiet place, settle down, and listen, or come back at a later time and finish it. I know it will be a long message because I've read some of these cards in the past, and they take forever to get through, so. I don't want to skip any of this because I find her messages to be extremely accurate and deeply rewarding. Okay, Virgo. What does Virgo need to know? Please help guide them on their high spiritual path in love for the month of February. Please help guide my Virgos. Thank you. The impossible made possible. Is there something impossible that you are thinking of doing, Virgo? And we have a solar system, and it's like this planet is being moved out of the solar system into a different realm. I feel like moving worlds, moving planets, moving something, shifting something in time and space. Very powerful message. So let's read about it. Love brings the sea into boiling and turns the mountain into a pebble. Love creates infinite openings in the dark sky and shudders the earth with its magnitude. Rumi. She spins, this great earth goddess, upon invisible strings amongst a wildly pulsating ballet of life. Stars are born, live and die all around her. Life moves in constant flux, and still she spins in her great, loving, constant pirouette. How can this be? All of creation is born from nothing. Out of endless silence and darkness, light emerges. What strange magic is this? The sun heats the solar system and burns with the power to destroy life. Yet, it is a force by which life is sustained. Surely this makes no sense and cannot be. We dance in the realm of the impossible made possible constantly, you and I. We are so engrossed in it, so familiar with it, and yet blind to it, that these constant impossibilities happening in every moment fail to inspire us. Yet what are your biggest, boldest, most extraordinarily impossible dreams compared to this great impossibility of life itself? Ah, they are but tiny seeds in the Creator's masterful hand, being now planted in the heavenly garden. Yes, they are being planted right now, for the moon tells us the time is right. Most tenderly shall they be watched over, nurtured into fullness according to the season. Yes, that growth is assured. The impossible is now made possible. We only limit what we believe to be possible by our lack of imagination, Virgo. The divine has recourse to all that is and all that is yet to be. Is there any limit to the resources of the heavens? No. So then why has not every impossible dream now been rendered possible, indeed manifest in shining glory upon the earth? The human heart knows everything envisioned can manifest according to divine timing and grace. Yet the mind does not quake with fear, so much so that it will not listen to the heart at times. That fear is a childlike nightmare, that should you offer yourself up to the sacred loving power of the great Creator, you might be found to be lacking. The mind holds itself captive with dark fantasies of that profound rejection, and then avoids confronting it directly at all costs. It creates barriers instead, truly nothing more than lines in the sand, yet believed to be forts. But what strongholds can resist love? It is like water. It seeps into every available space and changes form to survive in every environmental condition. With unfailing intelligence, it creates life. From steam to ice, rainfall, the river, and ocean, rain descending into snowflakes, snow capping the peak, expressing itself with beauty and genius. It nestles under the earth and rises to the sky, only to return to the earth again. It will erode blockages and prevail, no matter how long that process takes. It carves the earth into shape and form. Where it is, there is life. Such is the adaptable intelligence and persistence of water, just as is the power of love. So now you are guided by this loving power to drop the doubt. Shed the incredulity and open up the mind, Virgo. Allow your imagination to be inspired as though you are a child in a great garden, hearing the breath of the earth in the wind with leaves and the voices of the ancestors in birdsong. The universe wants something to happen for you, something beautiful, something utterly improbable, and something perfect for your path, your own unique divine destiny. Your mind will wonder if it is even possible, and perhaps it will even wander. People around you may wonder the same thing, but your heart will burn for it to become real, to become more than a fantastic, improbable dream. You'll want it with all your soul. You may not even be consciously aware as yet what this great desire is, but your heart knows. It holds the secret knowledge and will unveil it when your mind can handle it. When your heart is much more powerful than your mind, you won't unintentionally block the incredible grace of manifestation seeking to pour into your destiny, into your thirsty soul, like the sweetest, purest waters of blessing. Sacred honoring ritual. Place your hands very lightly at your throat. Say aloud, with Rumi, who loves me unconditionally as my witness, I now offer myself into the hands of the all-loving creative intelligence of this universe. I release all vows, intentions, or beliefs ever made, consciously or unconsciously, in this or any lifetime, that are based in doubt and fear. Holding back from creative fruition of my soul upon the earth, I dedicate myself to love and accept the gift of grace that brings me to greater fulfillment now. May I be blessed so I can surrender resistance and accept what is coming to me now for what it is, a gift of love. So be it. Place your hands at your heart and focus on your breath for a moment or two as it flows in and out. When you are ready, place your hands in prayer and bow your head to your hands. You have completed your sacred honoring ritual. This concludes our reading, Virgo. Thank you so much for joining me, sending you many, many blessings, love and light to all of you. And thank you so much for being here with me. Take care.